Hey yo, where all my Black Panthers at? Say rah rah. All power to the people. Yeah, it's your boy, Comrade CDO. Yeah, what's on the agenda today? Soul of Assata Shakur. Assata Shakur. Joanne Chesimard. July 16th, 1947. Black Liberation Army. She was convicted of first-degree murder of a state trooper on the New Jersey Turnpike in 1973, along with Assata Shakur and Assata Shakur. Target FBI counterintelligence program. She's age 72, born Jamaica, Queens, New York. She was liberated from prison November the 2nd, 1979. She was born in Flushing, Queens, and grew up in New York City. Between 1971 and 73, she was charged with several crimes. Winded up in a multi-state manhunt. In 73, she was arrested after being wounded in a shootout on the New Jersey Turnpike. She was convicted of attempted murder, bank robbery, kidnapping. She escaped the Clinton Correctional Facility for Women on the night. She was liberated 1979, November 2nd. She now lives in Cuba where she has political asylum. What else? Assata Shakur is born Joanne Chesimard. She was a member of the Black Panther Party and the Black Liberation Army. She was known as the soul of the party, but she left the party because too much machoism. After graduating from college, she moved to Oakland, California, and joined the Black Panthers. She organized the free breakfast programs and the free clinics and the community outreach. While she was in prison, after the Turnpike shooting, she was briefly held at the Garden State Youth Correctional Facility in New Jersey, and then moved to Rikers Island Institution for Women in New York City, and she was kept in solitary confinement for almost 2 years. They tried to put her in a psychiatric ward. She now lives in Cuba where she has political asylum. She's on the FBI's most wanted list with a $2 million bounty on her head. Okay, now we're gonna listen to a few words from Assata Shakur. That was just off the top of my memory. And now we're gonna listen to a few words from Assata Shakur. So just hold tight.
Another trooper in a furious shootout on the New Jersey Turnpike in East Brunswick. That's where Chesimard was wounded, and one of two men in the car with her was killed. The other later captured. Police say that after Trooper Forrester was shot down, his own gun was ripped from his holster and 2 bullets were fired into his brain. After her capture in that deadly shootout, You're going to see two messages tonight to Joanne Chesimard. One from the widow of the New Jersey State Trooper Chesimard was convicted of killing some 20 years ago, a murder Chesimard denies. The other message is from the New Jersey State Police. And in my exclusive interview with her, Chesimard expressed her fears of what the troopers just might do.
I'm afraid that they might assassinate me. They might try to kidnap me.
Joanne Chesimard, who calls herself Assata Shakur, talking to me in Havana, Cuba, talking of her fears that the New Jersey State Police will somehow find a way to get to her.
These people will stop at nothing.
In 1979, Shakur escaped from a New Jersey prison where she was serving life for the murder of State Trooper Werner Forrester. Police said he was executed with his own gun.
It was such an unfair trial, by an all-white jury.
Joanne Chesimard is the #1 fugitive for the New Jersey State Police.
The head of the state police intently watched a tape of my interview with the convicted cop killer as she claimed state troopers tortured her in the hospital.
You know, they would stick their hands in the wounds. Does it hurt here? Does it hurt here?
It's been almost 25 years, and I'm sure that she's replayed this and turned it around to her benefit many, many times.
Shakur portrayed herself as a fighter for racial justice by what she called armed struggle if necessary.
People have the right to free themselves from oppression by whatever means they deem possible.
She is not a heroine. She's a murderer.
Colonel Williams called Shakur's fears of police assassination ludicrous, but then he gave me this startling comment.
We would do everything we could to get her off the island of Cuba, and if that includes kidnapping, we would do it.
Colonel Williams told me the police determination to recapture Chesimard is fired by the memory of Trooper Forrester on the memorial wall.
She killed my husband.
Rose Forrester, the trooper's widow. Their son was just 3.5 years old when her husband was gunned down.
My son lost his dad. He grew up without a dad. You know, he never saw his son going to school. Took for a soccer game, taking him fishing. And then he got married a year and a half ago. He never saw him getting married. And I think my son really missed to have a dad.
I say to her that I am totally sorry that her husband was killed. I did not kill him.
She is sorry? I doubt it that she is sorry. No. I think they know that what they were doing that night.
Anyone who suffers a loss is in great pain. And I hope that she understands my pain as well.
She don't know what suffering is.
As for Colonel Williams' statement to me that he was prepared to kidnap Joanne Chesimard from Cuba, later in the interview he said that only lawful actions would be taken, but he didn't elaborate. The top state police official added that even now, almost 2 decades after her prison escape, he has a detective working full-time on the Chesimard case. Williams told me, and I'm quoting, Chesimard better be looking over her shoulder all the time.
NBC News fans, thanks for checking out.
Yeah. So as you can see, the government won't stop. They're even willing to kidnap people just to get their way and prove their point. So with that, I'm gonna say hands off Assata. How you can help is you can organize a film screening in your city. You can write to the New Jersey governor, demand that he say something about taking the bounty off Assata, or you could just spread the information. Assata Shakur, the soul of the party. Ashe. Oh yeah. It ain't over, motherfucker. Hip-hop is a revolutionary act. Get that album, Colonial Virus. Ashe. Rah, rah.